Okay. All right. Well, welcome everybody. You may be watching this inside the Creative Impact Studio. You may be watching this outside the Creative Impact Studio. Wherever you're watching this, I'll introduce myself and then introduce my guest here. My name is Tara Lutman-Achayak. I'm the founder of the Creative Impact Studio. It is a private, invitation-only Facebook group for women who are starting or growing some kind of business, usually something creative, very often something service-based. And I started this group. My mission was to create a place for women to network with one another and also get coaching support as they start and grow their businesses. I have a 4-phase methodology that I take people through in my own process. I call it the creative launch. What do I call it? We said we weren't going to flub. It's a 4-phase methodology to help you launch a creative business where you start in the idea phase and then you move into planning, implementation, and results, and do this cycle so that you can see, does your business have legs? What is it going to take to get it to work? What's working? What's not working? How do we get it to grow? So a lot of the training and philosophy that I use in the group is about this kind of scientific experimental process to get you up and running in your business. And my purpose for doing these member features are to show members in the group who else is in this group, to see, maybe you can find an accountability partner here. Maybe you can find a joint venture partner here. Maybe you can find someone who can provide a service to you that you're looking for, or vice versa. And if you're outside of the group watching this video, then my intention is that if this is something that's right for you, you'll get to see what kind of women are here and what kind of work are they doing and what are they getting out of the group, and is that something that would be right for you to come and participate in. So this is kind of the first, and in the spirit of experimentation, Sevil has agreed to be the one to go first, and so I'm going to ask her some questions so that we can get to know her better and the business that she's in and some of the things that motivate her. So with that, Sevil, would you give a brief introduction of yourself?
Okay. First of all, thank you for having me as your guinea pig. It's an honor. So my name is Sevil Delin. I am half American, half Turkish, and I'm the daughter of a hotelier, which has had a profound impact on me. I grew up all over the world because of that, and love hotels, and I studied at Oxford. I read English, and then I came to Turkey when I was 21, and I've basically been here since, except for a year in New York, where I worked for the New Yorker. And I've been a travel writer for almost 20 years. I've done voiceovers, English language voiceovers, for almost 20 years, but my latest venture is a business based on my experience as a travel writer and hotels, and also having become a mom. So experiencing what it was like to travel with kids and how very hard it was, I set up a business called Momcierge, and it started in Istanbul and Bodrum, and we help families visiting Turkey with all of their needs.
Be more specific, because I was just looking at the services you do provide, and you provide quite a few.
Well, yeah, I want it to be like a, door to door, whatever they need. So we can pick you up from the airport in a big, comfortable car with the car seats already installed for all ages of kids. Then we can provide you with a babysitter for whatever language your child speaks, however old they are. All of our babysitters are put through an extremely rigorous vetting process, as if I was hiring them to take care of my own kids. In fact, many of them have taken care of my own kids. And yeah, they're guinea pigs too. And then we provide a full range of rental equipment, again, for kids of all ages, from, little babies who need a sterilizer to older kids who want a scooter, and everything in between: cribs, strollers, high chairs, whatever. And we can deliver them to you. We can set them up for you even before you arrive. And then also we provide with some of our partners things like family-friendly tours, Wi-Fi on the go so that your kids never get, run out of 3G in the middle of their favorite Paw Patrol episode. And and then I can even set up a photographer to come with you to record your trip. So yeah, we try to provide everything that a family could need during their stay, and also a lot of advice. I have a blog where I've put up sort of top 10s about places to go, things to do, books to buy as a memory, those kinds of things.
Cool. Wow. So it sounds like anyone coming to Turkey with kids is all set if they get in touch with you. Sounds like they could get.
Yeah, and surprise me. I like to be challenged, so if they need something unusual, I like to be able to satisfy that need.
What's the strangest thing anyone's ever asked you for?
The strangest thing is actually not what the kids need. It's sometimes what the parents need.
Yeah.
So yeah, I've had a mom who asked the babysitter to accompany her to get a tan done. A spray tan, and she didn't speak Turkish, so she was carrying the kid and translating for this mom how she was going to get a spray tan.
Well, I'm guessing you had a happy customer there.
Yes, we do. So we don't judge, and whatever the parents want, whether they are very strict about bedtimes and want them in bed at 7, or if they're like, hey, we're on vacation, keep them up till we come home. The parents are in charge, and it's been since 2013, so this is now going to be the end of the 4th year, and we have some big plans. So now that we've established Istanbul, it's time to grow.
Okay, I want to hear about that, but before that, let's go back for a second. You talked a little bit about your own upbringing with your father as a hotelier, and you having a lot of experience and love for hotels. So it sounds like there's a connection there in terms of, why this particular business, why you got into this particular business. But in terms of motivation, why did you start a business? What was your motivation to start a business?
Well, I think that you kind of have the entrepreneurial gene, and I've been doing little businesses from lemonade stands as a kid to buying jewelry. Well, I still like to wear rings in Istanbul, and taking them to Turkey and selling them to my college friends and whatever. So I've always had the desire to run my own business. Also, my parents have their own business. They're in the headhunting world for hotels. My brother has his own business. He's in marketing, and my husband is self-employed. He's an actor. So it's we come from a long line of people who don't get up and go out to work in the morning. And I like that. I like being in charge of my own time. Although that doesn't mean you work less. It can mean you work more. I now have 2 young sons, and I like that, I can be around them while I'm working, not all the time, but that also gives me some flexibility. And I guess as time has gone by, I also like building a team. I worked alone for a long time as a travel writer, but I was ready to start working with other people, and I decided that I'd rather build my own business than help somebody else's business to grow.
Mm-hmm. Lots of good reasons. Time freedom, being in control of the work that you do, having time with your family, and just having it be in your blood.
Yeah,
sounds like.
And it's it's nice to build something and watch it grow and gain independence, and that doesn't necessarily have to be your child. It can be a business too.
Sure. Okay, so you talked about growing into what's next, and you said, right. Yeah. So can you talk about that a little bit?
Well, not to give too much away.
Yeah, I was going to say, don't give away too many details, but what does growth look like for you?
It's very simple. I've had so many parents say to me, you just made our trip so much easier and so much more comfortable, and we felt so secure and had a great time. I wish it were in blah, blah, blah. I wish to do this everywhere. I wish your service existed everywhere. So I've been thinking a lot about how I could bring the Momcierge experience of a total package to families traveling all over the world. Mm-hmm. And that is what I'm working on now to, I've developed, the brand name has a feeling of trust and reliability. It's run by a parent for parents. And I think that means a lot to people, that they know that, I care about their kids as much as I would care about my own. So we're hoping to expand on that, and I'm taking steps to make it available to people in, first a few trial destinations and then hopefully globally.
Yeah, very cool. Very cool, Sevil. Okay, so so I asked you, what is the strangest thing anyone has asked you for? I also would like to hear, is there a particular success story that you're really proud of? Like a really happy customers, something that happened that you're really proud of, that really exemplifies what your business does.
Well, my end customer, of course, is the parent. So it matters to me that, I get wonderful feedback, and I'm happy to share those on my website. You can see them as well. But another client for me, of course, is because I'm part of the travel industry. I'm not a babysitting agency, and I never will be. So it is a travel service. Mm-hmm. So it matters to me also that my hotels and the concierges that I work with are happy, because it's hard to deal with the needs of kids and families. And so the fact that I've always loved concierges. I've always wanted to be a concierge. So I became a momcierge. So it's always been a lifelong dream of mine to be a member of they call it the clay door, the golden keys. And so I gave a presentation at the beginning of my business. They were my first sort of, port of call. And they all started working with me. And that to me really was the springboard for me to be able to build this. And the fact that they trusted me, they saw me as being professional, and that they're willing to recommend me to, occasionally extremely VIP families, that makes me very happy that they saw me as a, bona fide professional.
Yeah, cool, very cool. So, okay, Sevil, this is, as I said, one of my intentions for this featuring members of the Creative Impact Studio is if there are any women who are watching this that are not in our group, what would you say to them? What is a reason that they should join? It's a free group, and it's so it would be for what they're getting in the group. What would you say? Why should somebody come and join the Creative Impact Studio?
Sure. Well, full transparency. I am a member of the free group, and I have not taken on any personal coaching with you. So I take part in the community, and I listen to your extremely inspiring weekly free discussions on Wednesdays, where you choose a subject and talk us through it, and we can ask you questions online. And what I find really useful about the whole process has been, for one thing, it's made me focus. It's just a sort of like nudge, a little poke in the back, to just keep going on the things that I already kind of know I need to do, but you can so easily get distracted. And it just serves as a way to keep me focused, to also, you've helped me to realize that this is not just about making money. Yes, I have bills to pay. Yes, I have mouths to feed. But if I'm just chasing dollars all the time, I'm not building a business. And so you've helped me to sort of focus in on the areas that I need to build on, and also what I shouldn't be doing. To just kind of cut back on the stuff that maybe isn't that necessary. And also, I found the network very useful because I'm kind of a jack of all trades, hopefully master of some. And that in addition to my Momcierge business, I also continue to do travel writing and corporate consulting. And like one of the things I do is social media management. And one of the members in your group creates quizzes. And I found her that way. So hopefully I'm going to be working with her to create a quiz for a client, for example. And the forum is also very useful if you have any questions, because it's global. You might think, I'm asking a question that nobody in Turkey would know the answer to, but somebody in Arizona does. So I found that very useful as well. And I also, the most basic thing, actually, I should have said it first. I really enjoy the fact that it is a group of female entrepreneurs who are, helping each other, supporting each other, trying to encourage each other, to foster that kind of they call it old school tie or old boys network. Mm-hmm. Well, I think it's time that we have an old girls network too.
Sure. So a group of global women entrepreneurs supporting each other and growing their businesses. And what you were saying, I do every Wednesday. Usually it's a live community event, and usually there's some topic, and it's a chance really for people to come together in one space and connect with each other, and for me to do some coaching and demonstrate what some coaching looks like on my part. If anyone wants to come in and do more private coaching, it's a chance to see what that might look like, and you've kind of honed in onto what the benefits of that are, staying focused and avoiding distractions that can come in, and it sounds like being in this group is helping you with that. So I'm really happy to hear that. And if anyone watching this, if that's something that they will find useful, and the other points that you've made too about networking with women around the globe and staying focused and being in community and, seeing that, I like what you said about, it's not just about chasing money. It's about something bigger than that. So I appreciate your insights and what you're getting out of the group. And to finish up here, Sevil, how can people get in touch with Momcierge if they want to find you?
Sure. You can go to our website. It's the easiest. It's www.hotelmomcierge, MOMCIERGE, yes.com. Mm-hmm. And we're also on Facebook. So if you want to learn more about what we do, you can see there. If you're interested in partnering with us as we go global, let me know. And I just look forward to also seeing the other member videos and seeing what else other people are up to.
Yeah, me too. All right, well, you're number 1, and 2 and 3 and 4 I think are coming soon. So and if you're not in the Creative Impact Studio and you'd like to join, I'm gonna put a link in here. It's an invitation only group, so I'm gonna put a link to the invitation. It's free, but you do need to fill out a couple of questions, so I can filter out the true female entrepreneurs from the we've had some men try to pop in, which I don't know, maybe down the line it'll be a different group, but for right now, just some questions to filter and really keep the group cohesive and in integrity. So I'll include a link here somewhere in the vicinity of this video so that you can get that. And with that, thank you, Sevil. I'll see you on Wednesday.
Okay, take care. Thank you so much.
You too. Bye.
Bye-bye.